Damn, I wake up and where am I? Is it still the year 2025? It seems a bit presumptuous to say 2077, but the iPhone 17 Pro series was just proud of finally having a mini micro feature, while domestic brands with split personalities have been shouting about the false proposition of air cooling for 7 years, yet secretly wish they could jump on it immediately. The never disappointing cyber veteran Red Magic. The new era of cooling has already begun again. The world's first phone with built-in water cooling, the Red Magic 11 Pro Plus. Let's first do a simple review of the exterior. It needs to be stated that the texture on the back of the Red Magic is quite coincidental this time. If my camera is fully focused, it still happens to interfere with the sensor, causing distortion, which cannot be completely eliminated, only minimized. Let's take the current image as the standard. It is a silver-white metallic luster with a dotted texture. Red Magic 11 Pro Plus hands-on overall continues the framework and shape of the previous model, still familiar with its square and neat design, inherently hardcore and imposing. In terms of dimensions, the length and width of the whole device have each slightly increased by about 0.4mm, providing a slight arc on the sides, making it less blunt and sharp whether held vertically or used for gaming horizontally. It can be said that even though the R angle has hardly changed, the improvement in hand feel is quite significant. Of course, what is even more noteworthy is that it still maintains a body thickness of 8.9mm. Yes, you heard that right. Despite continuing to have a reportedly 7500 mAh large battery and including wireless charging and a water cooling system, with almost all other configurations only increasing, the thickness hasn't increased at all, and it hasn't even affected the transparency. Red Magic states that regarding the naturally debuffed visual thickness of the square bottle appearance because of the previous brick-like design, I didn't pick on you. But now with an integration level that's almost unbelievably high, what should you call me? The appearance is yet to be established, although the Red Magic's design, full of futuristic elements, is indeed fresh and appealing from a distance. When you get up close, to be honest, it strictly speaking tends to feel a bit overly cluttered. Even though the color scheme isn't particularly methodical, this work is truly a long-awaited one. And it's like a designer with obsessive-compulsive disorder finally logging in with a major account, from completely smoothing out the fill light to achieving 100% flat surfaces on both sides to the uniformity all around. All crowned with the name Fangjing, and then the back panel elements are simplified and reconstructed for visual layering to continuity in color, complemented by metallic luster. Overall, the design is smooth and flowing, greatly enhancing the sense of intelligence and fun, making the overall quality of the device feel as if it has been elevated more than one level. The most outrageous thing is, I don't know if you have noticed, but when combined with the closed-loop cooling of air and water, there seems to be a unique intersection of sci-fi intelligence and traditional Chinese metaphysics. As the saying goes, the wheel of fortune turns, rising and falling, with thunder within and a dragon without. Yesterday the peak turned, but you were not met. Today the tide meets the path on its own. It comes with its own luck enhancement, doesn't it? What could be more cyberpunk than such a collision? So what do you think of Red Magic's design this time? How many points would you give it? Feel free to leave a comment and join the discussion. Pulsating water cooling, according to the official teaser image, shows a rather complex water path. The outlet wall allows wireless charging to cover almost the entire battery area. However, one point that might differ from expectations is that it seems the water cooling is not directly connected to the air duct. It is speculated that since it does not include refrigeration itself, it essentially upgrades and replaces the original superconducting copper foil, achieving heat dissipation through heat distribution. And when the air duct covering the SoC runs, the temperature will inevitably be higher than the battery below. So if connected to the water cooling, it might turn into reverse heating, making separation under current conditions a reasonable choice. The fluorinated liquid in the negative channel, besides conducting heat, has anti-freezing, anti-vaporization, and insulation properties from -60 to above. It will remain liquid between 100 and 8 degrees. Bubbles are not difficult to understand. No matter how stable the fluorinated liquid is, it must follow the principle of thermal expansion and contraction. In such a small space, it provides a buffer for the volume change of the liquid, ensuring that it won't get blocked when starting, stopping, or experiencing vibrations. As for the flowing visual effect, that's just an added bonus. The small device, like the original air cooling, supports an independent switch and offers 2 speed settings for flow rate. The micro ceramic fan is inaudible during actual use unless your ear is pressed against the back panel. In terms of power consumption, although the official statement is 80 milliwatts, actual tests show it's roughly around 50 milliwatts at high settings. So along with the high-speed air cooling, the entire cooling system of the Red Magic 11 Pro Plus, excluding efficiency enhancements, is estimated to be around 0.35 watts. The fan has changed with the maximum speed increase from 23,000 revolutions per minute to 24,000. A diffuser has been added to the lighting to avoid harsh light, making it look of better quality. Most importantly, it now supports IPX8 waterproofing along with the entire device. It still retains the 3.5mm jack, and the position is closer to the corner to reduce interference. The infrared remote control on top has been moved to the back panel fill light to follow the trend. The key components have been significantly extended, nearly doubling the visual area. However, note that the actual touch response area hasn't increased as much, roughly up to the injection molded antenna position. Of course, seeing this trend, it is possible possible that it might directly split into a 4-key configuration in the future. At the same time, the newly added decorative light strip on the other side of the body also seems to have further potential for exploration. Well, since the launch event hasn't happened yet, that's all we can discuss today. The actual performance and water cooling effects, as well as any important improvements in screen touch, battery life, and other aspects will be studied after the official release. That's all for this preview hands-on session. Thank you for watching. I'm Dashu Gay. See you next time.